Hello everyone, today we have another live stream, so as you can see this time we are going to check fresh release from Brengun. Plastic is modded in 1/72nd scale and it copies Hawker Typhoon Mk.Ib. It's a version with car doors and markings will include desert and luftwaffe trials aircraft, so I mean you know what to expect. And this boxing should be already available. You can get it on official Brengun website, so if you don't want to wait, just go there and order it straight away. Here we have the commercial sample, so it means you will get exactly the same stuff if you order it from official website. And first of all, box size is surprisingly big for 1/72nd scale. Here you can see comparison with my hand. We have quite nice box art on the front. Then here we have some safety information. And on the rear side we have all the marking options which are included here. So there are 4 of them. 1, 2, 3 and 4th is Luftwaffe aircraft. I think it will be more than enough for 1/72nd scale. Some 1/48 scale kits have less variety in the box. So let's open it. It's a side opening box. And there is plenty of space inside. I hope you can see it. And now we are going to remove this plastic sprue, and that's pretty much all. So only one plastic sprue. Just give me a second. And we are going to open it. It's a resealable plastic bag. In the meantime, let me remind you that you can support us financially. It is quite simple because it's done via PayPal. And of course you will decide how much we will get from you for the new photo and video equipment as well as new kits to review. Okay, so here we have first gray plastic frame. Let's zoom in a bit. Now you should be able to see it. Here we have both fuselage halves. As you can see, they are molded together with tail segment. And note that cooling area is also pre-molded, so you have to solve the seams somehow. Here we have also the rear part, which was on the MK1 version as far as I remember. So you have to install it. But I think it should be clear on the MK1, so let's see how it will be in assembly manual. Here inside you can see that there are no guiding pins, and if you would like to have at least some, let's say, warranty that everything will be aligned in the right way, you have to be careful because otherwise you might end up with the wrong installment of those two halves with each other. Next we have wing parts. Here you can see them. Let's zoom out a bit. And I'm a bit confused because here we have the tail section, separate one, so it means maybe you have to cut the fuselage in order to replicate this particular version. But again, we have to consult the assembly manual because now it's not sure. And wing separation or design, I would say, is the same as what we usually see in aircraft kits. Note that flaps and ailerons are molded in, and we have small amount of plastic flash which can be cleaned with sharp knife. And if we flip it over, inside there are no guiding pins, so be ready for this. Again, a bit of the difficult task. What I would do for sure is to replace those barrels because they look not that cool out of the box. So it's not that difficult to source 1/72nd scale metal barrels, and they will noticeably improve the appearance of this kit. Next we have the plastic bag with clear sprue, which is packed together with PE fret and resin part. That's quite surprising in my opinion, because usually such stuff is packed together with decals. Nevertheless, here is the clear sprue. As you can see, we have two canopy parts, but obviously we will use only one. And this version is suitable for the MK1. This one is for the next one, MK2 I think. So it means you will have one piece canopy unopenable on your model. Next we have small PE fret and also resin part which copies the air intake or air filter for the air intake. These are quite small parts because of 1/72nd scale, so be careful while working with them. Okay. Next we have second gray plastic sprue, actually third one. So here you can see it. Let's position it in the center like this. Now we zoom out a bit. And now you should be able to see all the parts. So first of all, we have two propeller versions, 3 blades and 4 blades. We have the cockpit walls molded here, wheel wells which are molded as a separate parts, also engine gear doors here, cockpit parts, and several types of the propeller hub. Landing gear wheels should be glued out of 2 halves, so I would recommend to search for some aftermarket replacement for better finish. And if we flip over the sprue, here from another side we can see that those wheel parts, they do not have any alignment elements, so you have to do everything on your own. Next we have also the broken off seat part. It is one piece part, nothing special. And also there is a decals sheet. Here we have all necessary symbols. As you remember, there are 4 marking options included. Printing quality looks nice, and note that swastika is divided into those special segments which should be combined together. Next we have assembly manual. This one is printed like this. We have parts map on the first page, there is no history note, and then we go on with cockpit parts. For example, here you can see the pilot seat assembly together with PE seat belts. Next we continue with landing gear system. Here you assemble the cockpit subassembly, and then you enclose all this stuff in the fuselage halves. Here you continue with wheel wells. Note that for the desert version you have to install this new resin part which was installed on the bottom of the wing. Here we install the landing gear system, propeller, and then we continue with installation of the, or joining the fuselage together with wing, and installation of all external elements. So we will use one piece canopy for sure, and the only thing to note also is that we will use the fuselage halves without any modifications, so you won't have to cut the tail section. That's really cool. Here you can see also some other kits from the same brand, so you can find their review on our YouTube channel as well. And that's pretty much all, so that was the last component of this kit. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about this model here in the comment section below. If you like this video, don't forget to press the like button because it will help us greatly. And I will see you in the next video review as usual. Bye.